It would appear that our Helganquil host really has fulfilled its end of the bargain.
You know what that means. Time to go to Rena.
I guess this means we should give that warp drive a spin.
There's nothing here. This weird ocean we're surrounded by just stretches out everywhere. Is this really where the Helganquil come from?
I don't sense even a trace of astral energy. This world is dead.
Then this must be the Hollowing.
You mean to tell me this whole world, the entire ocean is that stuff?
And it's covering everything. The entire planet.
This is what the Great Spirit does. After it depleted this planet of every last speck of astral energy, it went after Dana.
So arresting. This world of doom.
Back in its day, Rena was probably just as vibrant as Dana is. But after being robbed of its astral energy for so long, those days are gone and past. This is all that will remain.
So the Great Spirit took everything. It stole energy not just from living beings, but the land, the sea, everything.
And it bound the Helganquil in servitude, until their whole world was nothing but this. And by the looks of it, that's how it remains to this day. A world of death and emptiness.
With nothing left here to consume, the Great Spirit turned its sights on Dana, looking for another host.
You're saying if we don't stop it, this is what Dana's going to look like?
We can be sure that even these few remaining remnants of Renan life will not be spared in the end.
If the oblivion and darkness both Shion and Naori saw comes to pass, nothing will survive. It looks like we can climb down from there. Let's take a look.
So this is Rena. This is where everything began. Yet it's a dead world?
I won't let Dana suffer the same fate. Ever.
A hollowed ocean as far as the eye can see. What do you think would happen if we fell in?
What do you mean, what would happen? You'd drown, wouldn't you?
Come to think of it, I don't believe I've heard of someone ever trying. Perhaps you'd like the glory of being the first?
Nah, I'll pass.
This is essentially a world-sized Renan graveyard. Are you proposing to disturb the dead slumber just to satisfy your curiosity, Law?
No, because I said I passed.
Taking an interest is understandable, but let's not forget where we are. This place deserves our respect.
Looks like we're not going to be hearing the end of this one for a while.
You'd think I was already snorkeling in it or something. So the idea is to seal the Great Spirit inside the Renis Alma using the Sovereign and Maiden's power. But just how do we do that exactly?
I'm guessing it won't be as easy as holding a spirit channeling ceremony at our leisure.
I already had wielded astral energy once 3 centuries ago. As for suppressing her thorns, Shion's had a lifetime's experience. The problem isn't just our enemy's strength, it's that it's sentient too. And you can bet anything you like it's not going to just sit back and let us destroy it.
In other words, we need to find some way to weaken it in advance. The Great Spirit, that is.
Back when Shion's thorns flew out of control, we were able to deal with them directly. If this is their host, they should be even more corporeal here.
If that's the case, it should make them easier to attack at least. And if we can manage to divert enough energy away from the spirit's core, even temporarily,
We might just be able to weaken it enough to steal the Renis Alma, which we can then use to seal it away forever. It won't be easy, but it's our only shot. Time to buckle up. Question for you. Let's say, knock on wood, everything turns out for the best.
What'll the world be like? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of this, do you really think everything will be that different?
A lot will have to change, that's for sure. The world will have to adjust to so much. My only worry is if those changes turn out to be merely skin deep.
what do you mean?
It's well and good putting an end to Renin rule. But if it just turns the tables, it's all for naught.
That's true. Just as bad if the Danans started pressing their own.
Renins, Danans, astral art users, mages. The world is full of labels used to divide and separate people.
If only we could see differences like that for what they are. No different as someone having a musical talent or being good with their hands. Not differences so much as characteristics.
It will take someone in power to set an example. But with time, people will follow. And then, perhaps one day,
There will no longer be any need for the example. It will have become second nature.
That's where we come in. We can set the example. Imagine it. A world where magic and astral arts are used to help people. Where that's the norm rather than the exception.
Yeah, you're right, Rinwell. Why wait for somebody else? We can show them ourselves.
Looks like we've warped into that pit of astral energy.
I wonder what Helganquil civilization was like at its zenith.
I can imagine that'd be something you'd take an interest in.
There's no question it must have been advanced, like none either world has ever seen. We could surely stand to learn a thing or two from such a people.
I get that you're itching to delve into its history, but we've got bigger fish to fry right now.
Put a pin in it, and you can do all the research you want when you retire.
I can think of worse things than a retirement dedicated to research. As for whether Rena is amenable to an aging specimen...
It's a little early to be giving it serious thought just yet.
A man can dream, though. A man can dream.
Oh, we didn't say there's anything wrong with...
Something else.
You'll need to stay with us for now, though. You're too helpful to let retire.
Why do I feel this is less of a compliment and more of an ultimatum?
Just a friendly suggestion.
just realized something!
Is this about dinner last night? I didn't realize those ingredients were off.
What? No! I mean... Wait, you fed us rotten food?
Rinwell, the point.
Oh, yeah, right. So I was thinking about those armored soldiers we've seen. There are regular Renans inside them, right?
Yeah, they're designed to make whoever's wearing them stronger. At least, I think that's the idea.
Right. So it kind of begs the question then, why are they made so huge?
I don't know, makes them more intimidating, I guess? Or maybe all that tech wizardry inside takes up a lot of space.
You don't think it's weird how the armored soldiers are the exact same height as the Helganquil?
Can't say I'd ever noticed it till now. And?
Connect the dots, Law!
Okay, let me get this straight. You think the armored suits might have originally been designed to allow Renans to work alongside the Helganquil?
Huh. But if that's true, what would that mean?
It would mean... just that, I guess. But still, don't you think it's kind of interesting?
Not... hugely? Hey, Kisara, while I've got you, what's on tonight's menu? Because I was thinking, maybe meat?
Get him, Hootle.
What did I do?
Oh, now you want to listen. Keep pecking, Hootle!
Ow! Seriously, what the hell? You know, guys, when you think about it, we've taken out a lot of Zoogles. Like, a whole lot.
You can say that again. If one thing's for certain in this world, it's that wherever we go, we'll always end up bumping into them.
Isn't it weird that they're still so plentiful? You don't think the Renans have, like, a ranch where they breed them, do you?
Certainly in all of my years, I've never heard of them constructing such a massive facility on Dana, let alone up in Lenegus.
The only thing I can think of, then, is that the feral ones must be reproducing on their own.
There's also no organized effort on our part to hunt them down, so it's difficult to fully exterminate them.
Exterminate them? Whoa, don't you think that's maybe a little harsh?
What do you mean?
Zoogles originally used to be living creatures native to Dana and Rena, right? Being genetically modified isn't their fault.
You're right. Zoogles were only created because of us Renans. We altered the original creatures to suit our own ends.
First, people made Zoogles, and then we let them go. And now we're trying to kill them because they're a threat. They really have only seen the very worst, huh?
I hope we find a way to be able to live side by side with them one day.
It's a nice thought, but they attack towns and cities. What else are we supposed to do?
Aside from the strays that have gone wild, it's worth remembering that Renans are able to keep them somewhat under control.
If we had distinct territories that didn't overlap, that might reduce the danger they pose.
Well, I guess when you look at it that way, maybe people and Zoogles aren't so different after all.
Helganquil!
Guess they don't need their Red Woman disguises anymore.
Wait, can you understand us?
It's no use. We're not going to get through to them.
So they really are being controlled. In that case, we've got no choice.
I knew there was something off here!
They're not pulling punches. We have no choice but to beat them at their own game.
I can carve through armor!
Okay, here I go!
That frickin' does it!
Not on my watch! Gemini Alpha! Annihilation! Here goes the Thunder Blade! Illuminate the dark!
It's over! That frickin' does it!
I never miss! Here goes! Illuminate the dark! Strike! Holy Glimmer!
Dragon Form! Tear you apart! Burn in hell!
Leave it!
I'll crush you! Lightning Reach! Tenebrous Claw!
First strike! You're mine!
I'll run you through! Blow away!
Severing wind!
Alphen,
I can't forgive them for what they've done, but I hate killing them. They don't even know why they're fighting. How does that even make them any different from the Danon slaves?
Perhaps. However, if we don't make a choice, the guilt of not doing anything will be that much worse.
Yeah, I know. I hate for it to be like this. But if it happens again, you won't find me hesitating to act.
I wonder if we're going to get attacked again.
If we lose heart now, this whole mission is over. We have to stay the course.
I thought there'd be more dirt and rocks and stuff underneath the hollowed ocean, but it's all artificial.
I would imagine they're remnants left behind by the Helganquil, seeing as there's little actual land remaining.
It's incredible. Do you think it stretches all the way down to the center of the planet?
Hey, these guys built Lenegis, remember? They probably did this in a weekend.
If they had the power to create things like this, did they really only use those immense capabilities to serve the Great Spirit? Or rather, was that the only use the Great Spirit let them use their capabilities for? We haven't seen anyone here except Helganquil. Looks like this place really is their home planet.
The true citizens of Rena. What a shame that they have become nothing more than puppets to the Great Spirit. To think of the promise their accomplishments once held. They had the potential to be great indeed.
Do you think we could have got along with them? You know, if we had met under different circumstances. Like
all of us, you mean? I suppose it's difficult to say for sure. We don't even know if they would see us as being on an equal level with them or not.
I think we may have had the chance once, before the Renan Great Spirit came along and changed everything.
You and Alphen both share an optimism. A strong willingness to believe in hope.
Do you think that's foolish?
On the contrary, I should like to take a leaf from your book myself. In tragedy's aftermath, hope is all we have.
Just look at the size of that thing. The Helganquil's technology certainly is impressive. And they don't seem to do things by halves either. In the past 300 years, no, even before that, just how many people, Renan or Danon, do you think have ever seen this?
regarding the past 3 centuries at least, I'd say there's a good chance that we're the first. Also, while I get that it's impressive and all, I'm just amazed you're still standing around gawping at it at a time like this. Sometimes I wonder about your priorities.
I can understand where he's coming from. More to the point, does anyone know where it leads?
What do you mean where it leads? To the center of the planet, of course.
And that doesn't strike you as sounding just a little bit, oh, I don't know, far? There has to be a quicker way to get there, right?
Yeah. With all this technology at their fingertips, it seems pretty unlikely that they'd make that kind of journey on foot. There must be some kind of device somewhere. Let's see if we can figure out how to use it.
Borrow one of their contraptions? You're either brave or out of your mind.
If it works for them, there's no reason it wouldn't for us. Why make things harder for ourselves?
You know what he's like, Law. Once he gets an idea in his head, there's no talking him out of it.
Oh man, I hope I live long enough to regret this.
Dragon Swarm!
Now you see what I can do!
These ones can run rings
Yours
around
to
us!
be let free.
Now
I can let loose.
Now I'm in the good!
Take this.
Leave the ensnaring to me!
Don't mind if I do!
And the
It's
puzzle is to me!
Dragon Swarm.
I'm all stopped up!
Wind.
Just getting started!
Stardust.
A chain between heaven and earth!
Nice while it lasted.
A water!
Destruction.
Beauty
You're
unlimited!
mine.
Primed and
Tear
ready!
you apart.
Get on it!
Hey,
I'll
Yeah,
finish you
freeze
here
laser.
now!
Dragon Swarm.
Eagle assault!
I can handle it!
I'm on a roll!
Stardust.
Here! Thunder Blade!
You're on.
One more time!
No escape.
We got the advantage!
Good. Just have to make sure we keep it.
Don't worry, because Raw's on! Demons descend! Flashing bang! Easy!
Way to go!
Here!
Take this.
Rolling snap!
Dragon Swarm.
Ready and
Wind.
rare!
Devastation.
Lunar
Stardust.
Blade!
I'm on it!
Lunar Blade! I'm on
Here I
it!
come.
Now!
Inferno.
Astral Energy!
Say no more.
A victory for the ages.
I wonder how the Renans avoided being mind-controlled like the Helganquil. Do you think it might have something to do with the fact that they were originally Danans?
I'd say it's likely. Which is pretty ironic when you think about it.
Ironic?
The Renans have committed grave injustices against the Danans. But it was all of their own volition, not because they were being controlled. Now, it turns out they themselves were once Danans too.
Which must mean that the root of their evil isn't the Great Spirit, but something inherent in all of us. Our free will.
Now hang on, though. It was that same free will that allowed Xion and Dohalim to choose to fight alongside us. Without it, we wouldn't have been able to beat hatred and forge all those connections we've made. Free will is what saved us, right?
Law's entirely right. In any case, it certainly can't hurt to look on the bright side every now and then.
Yeah. Where there's hope, there's a way.
What'd he say?
He said, without a doubt.
Is this a dead end?
It appears this whole room functions as an elevator. That apparatus there is likely what's used to control it.
What the? Where did they come from?
Less worry, more action. Concentrate.
Super Swallow Dance.
Win! Now I'm in the groove!
Not that button is driving me
I
mad.
can carve through armor!
They're surrounding us!
Where are you going? If it's in the sky, it's
In a
mine.
vine?
Tempest Swirl! Hear me!
Ignite.
Close flight! Burn it!
I never fit.
Ice prison!
Here I come.
Run well! Demons descend! Flashing bang! Easy!
Way to go!
It
You're
was nice
mine.
while it lasted.
Severing wind.
Here!
Stardust.
Holy Glimmer!
Dragon Shout.
Here! Chain between heaven and earth!
Severing wind.
Laser spear.
Swallow Dance. Dragon Swarm.
In here!
You're mine.
I'm just getting started!
Flame of Fury!
Do it. Severing wind.
We're cleaning house. More sucrose?
Keep calm and take them down.
Swallow Dance. More.
Ready and
You're
ready!
up.
Raging
Here I come.
The earth throbs in pain.
Dragon Swarm. I'm not done.
I'm on it! Do it! Bullseye, Xion! Nice!
Get out of my sight, Mine, or you'll get hit.
Oops, right! Sorry, thanks!
All the power of
Dragon Swarm!
A chain between
Away! Destruction!
Thanks, Shion.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll be better.
Sleep now.
What's this?
Explosive ring!
Now you see what I can do!
Here I come!
Not on my watch. Here's a healing art.
Dragon Swarm!
Chain between heaven and earth.
Inferno
Here I go.
Cover this tongue!
You just keep coming!
Here I come!
Air thrust.
Not today!
I'll finish you here and now!
Start up! More! Here I come!
I'll be saving
No
this.
escape!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Enemies incoming.
Take it!
Then we'll take them down!
Maelstrom. Now for the air.
Severing wind!
Now.
Devastation!
Demons descend! Flashing fang!
Reinforcements.
Not a chance! Start up!
Here.
It's
That'll
on!
bring you down.
Start up! No escape!
Card now.
You're on!
Action.
You're mine!
Standing form. I'm already up. Annihilation. Now.
Severing wind! River!
Astral energy.
Say no more! Got it!
More incoming. Here. Sleep now. I'll be saving this.
Here I come! Severing wind!
You're really strong, Alvin.
I'm just trying to do the best I can.
Still, it's reassuring to have you around. As impressive as always.
Here I hope all this
No, I mean you're even better than ever. I've never seen Xion actually look clustered. That'll bring you down.
Just getting
More! No escape!
Now,
River! Demons descend! Flashing fang!
water, hear my call.
In a bind?
Destruction!
Burning
water!
Hear my
Wind!
call.
Devastation!
Far enough. Laser spear. Hear evil.
Start up!
Now, freeze laser.
Demons descend! Flashing fang!
More? No escape! It's on!
This one's mine.
Start up! Burn in hell!
I wish I could roll more.
I can carve through armor!
Do it.
You're mine! River!
Astral energy.
Say no more.
My turn!
This one's mine.
Here I come!
Rolling.
Start up!
Where that came from by the do it.
You're on!
Get toasty.
Burn strike!
With this, I can become even stronger.
Even in such a harsh environment as this, there are still creatures here?
You think they're native to Rena? Or could they be Zeugles somehow?
Whatever they are, they're dangerous. Watch yourselves around them. You think that pit stretches all the way to Rena's core?
If that's true, and if we go down, we should find the Great Spirit at the bottom.
We could get there even faster if we simply jump down instead.
You sound alarmingly serious when you say that. Oh man, I hope I live long enough to regret this.
Inferno punch! The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
These things really get on my
Take
nerves.
this! Watch this!
Dragon Swarm!
Not in your dreams.
They got flyers!
I've got the win. Let a marksman handle it.
Finish!
Sleep
All
through
yours!
it.
Dragon!
Demons descend! Flashing fang! Easy!
Way to go.
Dragon Swarm!
Right.
Dragon Burn! Take this! Dragon form!
Do it!
River!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
I'm like bait to them!
No further!
Field!
Denied!
Get on in there with me!
Here I come! Dragon form!
Looks like this ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
There you go, Alphen!
It's time to end this battle!
I'm right beside you!
Start up! First strike!
Pierce evil! A wailing
Infernal Severing Wind! Dragon Shadow! Burn!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Dragon form!
Do it!
Looks like we won.
Brace yourself! This one's
what
tough!
my eyes can do! Mind if I do?
Burn! Dragon form!
Shining
Pieces!
I'll smash you!
The earth throbs in pain. Prepare to be seized, O fleet of foot. Actually, perhaps bound is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing.
Now I can let loose! Big blast! Dragon form!
Do it! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes!
Whirlwind snap! The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Now!
Severing wind! Start up!
Lunar corruption! Back into the fray!
Infernal
Dance
punch!
in the wind! By the power of water! Go top!
Here I come! No escape!
Illuminate the dark! Magic
You're
is
finished! Eat dirt!
Holy land! Gemini
Dragon
See what happened there as you crossed me. Shouldn't have done that.
Prepare to be sealed! It's over! Start up!
Imperial punch!
Mirage!
Light asteroid!
Dragon form!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Crumble!
Searing flame!
I'm not done!
This world!
Armor won't save you!
The heavens must be smiling.
This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Water! Let me know if you need... healing. Not in your dreams!
Try harder! Severing wind!
As if the normal creatures illuminate the dark! Come forth!
Check it!
Water! Here we go! Spread! Fall into the own flame of fury! Burning!
Try harder!
Here we go!
The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Where are you going?
Burn!
Anything in order!
Water! Hear my call! Magic! Spread! Free!
Now he's caught!
Here!
Try harder! Now! You're mine! I'm not done!
Armor won't save you!
Dragon Swarm! Severing Wing! This one's all mine! Burn!
Watch this!
Dragon Swarm!
Sleep now.
Explosive Ring!
Here goes! Not in your dreams!
You shouldn't have messed with me!
You're mine! This isn't looking good!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
I'm gonna need more of that medicine.
No further!
Waterfall! Radiant here!
I can carve through armor!
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
With your flames and my technique,
We're stronger together than we are apart.
these structures don't look like anything built by the Renans, or even what we saw in the Forbidden Zone.
Perhaps this is the true architectural style of the Helganquil. Or perhaps the opposite, given their situation.
You mean like how some places favor building stuff with stone, while others rely on wood?
That's an interesting way of looking at it. I'll have to inquire with Hevrect 35 about it sometime.
Man, I hope I live long enough to regret this.
You picked the wrong fight! Take this!
Here's a healing arc!
Insects should stay on the ground.
Dragon Swarm!
Inferno punch!
Here, let me help.
You got flyers!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
Win! All yours!
Laser spear! Now! Evil!
Swallow dance! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
See that?
That training's paying off!
Hard now! Through
Dragon
all!
Swarm!
Freaking does it!
Now! Mega Red!
Strike! It's over!
Oh, magic is in here! Burning!
Swallow dance!
Let's get you all tucked away!
I'm on it!
Dragon Swarm!
Talon Hurricane!
Here I come! Strike!
Explosive punch!
Ready! This one's mine!
Now or never.
Talon Hurricane!
Here I go! Time!
Burn it down!
Light astro illuminate the dark!
Prepare to be seared, O fleet of foot. Actually, perhaps sound is more
Little
appropriate.
Demons descend! Flashing fang!
Easy! Way to go!
Dragon Swarm! Severing Wing! Here I come!
I can handle it.
Strike!
Here I come!
Far enough.
In a bind?
Strike!
I can carve through armor!
Take this! First strike! No escape!
Do it!
Kitara frozen!
Hammer!
Raging cascade!
I'm on it!
Let the marksman handle this!
Dragon Swarm!
Do it!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Hey, I'm pretty lucky.
man. I hope I live long enough to regret this.
I owe you one. I'm not done! I'll take you all on!
I'm just getting started.
You're mine!
The earth throbs in pain.
Crumble! Dragon Swarm! Dragon Swarm! Here it now!
Lunar corruption! Divine! Water!
I can't get out of this!
Dragon Swarm!
Laser spear! Now! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Searing flame! Not on my watch! Reload! Damn it! Out of ammo! Raging
Anything in
storm!
armor is all mine!
Destruction! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
I'm all stuck up! Raging cascade! Mega ray!
Armor won't save you!
No escape!
Do it! Dance in the wind!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
With this, I can become even stronger!
Those thorns.
I'm not letting them get in our way!
The design of this equipment is really interesting.
You must really like it, Alphen. Got a really bad feeling about this.
Far enough!
You're mine!
Swallow dance!
It can hide itself?
Amazing!
Lightning
Here I come!
I
Flame
never
inside
miss!
me! Yours
Illuminate
to
the
be
dark!
let free!
Come forth, holy glimmer!
Not today!
Holy
Dragon Swarm!
In between heaven and
Hey,
earth!
try this!
A wailing blast of lightning!
Cover it!
Looks like you got this one covered! Flame of fury! Burning!
What is that?
Between heaven and earth!
You okay? I can still do this! Try harder!
Now you see what I can do!
Healing bolt!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
I'm going to
You're
use
mine!
all the power
Dragon
of my healing
Swarm!
bolts to accomplish this.
Whoa!
Our expert coming through!
Dragon Swarm!
Mega ray!
This one keeps it charging up.
That's what my shield's for.
Chain
Get
between
behind
heaven
me.
and earth.
Got it! I'll leave it to you! Flame
Flame
inside me! Yours to be let free!
Punch! I'm on a roll now!
Burn! Strike! Burn! Wind! Stardust!
Puddle, ready to go!
Mirage!
Eat this!
If it's Dragon
Sky
Swarm!
is mine! Photon, lightning condemned!
Explosive ray! An astral point?
That's my cue! I never miss!
Shut him down!
I'm just
You're
getting
finished!
started!
Severing wind!
Ball, divine state, dance in the wind! Healing super!
Now I can let loose!
I'll be radiant!
Dragon Swarm! It's over!
By the
Ah!
Eat
Can't
this!
be swallowed!
Now I can carve through armor!
Here's a reload! Here's another!
Coming through! Ha!
This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Dragon Form! Dragon Form!
Hey, when did I get so popular?
Nothing gets by me!
Mirage! The flame
Flying
inside
free?
me yearns
Why
to
can't
be
they just sit still?
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Here I come! Dragon Form! Not today!
Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Take this!
Strata! Devastation! Mirage! Dragon Form! Take this! Mirage Gate! Dragon Form!
I'll smash you! Do it!
Law! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
See that?
That training's paying off.
By the power of water.
Not today!
Dance in the wind. I never miss.
I'm on it! Talon Hurricane! Glitter Dragon! Dragon Form!
First aid.
Okay,
You're prepared to be seized!
Oh, Violet. Now. Here. Frozen.
Hammer! First strike! Take it!
What's it? Ready to go. Burning strike. Glacial spear. The chain between heaven and earth.
It was
Freeze
nice.
Lancer. A healing Sleep now.
I'm just
Get on
getting
in there with
started.
the others.
In a bind?
Lunar corruption. By the power of water.
Ridwell! Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang! Check out these biceps. Pretty glorious, right?
Why are guys so obsessed with their muscles?
Because these puppies have yet to let me down.
I've got a really bad feeling of...
Here we go again. I can carve through armor.
You're mine!
Here
I'm not
You're
done! You're mine! Escape!
Oh, now I'm real mad. Eat this. Watch this.
Severing Wind! Devastation! This one's all mine! Burn! Talon Hurricane!
Where are you going?
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! I'll finish you here and
You're
now!
mine! Talon Hurricane!
Prepare to be sealed, little foot. Actually, pound is more appropriate.
Let's pull together just a little longer.
Thanks for the sympathy.
Get it together. We need you informed.
I'm gonna need more than that.
Dragon Shout!
Water, hear my call.
I'm on it!
Here I come! No escape!
I can carve through armor!
Hear my call.
Take this!
Eat this!
Chinese supernova.
Hut, hut,
Hard Freeze Lancer.
Dragon
Water
Form!
beam. Here goes. Dance in the wind.
Severing Wind!
Basket vortex away.
Mirage!
Healing circle.
Thanks, Sion.
Be careful not to overdo it.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Take this!
Ring in the sky is mine. A chain between heaven and earth.
Ha! Burn
A
it out!
whirling Banshee of lightning.
Hollow Dance!
Confiscated.
I'll finish you here and now! In a bind?
Stop. It's over.
Talon Hurricane!
You're mine! Dragon Form!
I'm all stopped out. Amazing. Magic is out.
Severing Wind!
I'm going to
Dragon
use
Form!
all the power of my healing art.
I'll finish you here and now!
Not a chance! I'm not done!
Armor won't save you!
What would I
You're
do
finished!
with what the doctor ordered?
You're mine!
Water.
Never freaking go!
Raging storm.
Eat this!
Glacial spear. Here's the
Now I'm in trouble.
let loose.
You see what happened
Here's a
there is you
healing
crossed me.
You're
Shouldn't have done
finished.
that. In a bind?
Dragon Swarm!
Illuminate the dark!
Talon Storm!
Holy Glimmer!
Lunar Crimson!
Burn in hell!
Just the dust! I'll crush you! Lightning Reflexes! Tenebrous Claw! Tectonic
Will this
Spike!
help? Dance in the wind!
Destruction!
Healer circle! Light astral
So much for
energy!
sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a complaint.
Nope, that is
Redwell! Astral energy! Full throttle! Go!
Well, am I improving?
Tremendously. The speed and precision of your aim is simply...
I had no idea you were watching me so closely. Bad feeling
Hold
about
on
this.
to your art. Here I come.
I'm knocked up!
Don't mind if I do.
I owe you one.
Our arc is being interrupted. Your reflexes will not serve you well here.
Illuminate the dark. Come forward.
We got flyers!
I've got things. Let a marksman handle it.
All yours!
On your knees.
This one's all mine!
Stay calm. I shall provide it. Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah, and the pummeling to me.
Concentration!
Stalagmite.
You're mine!
Breaking you apart.
Strike!
Now or never. I'll smash you!
Radiant far enough! Here!
Dragon Swarm!
Holy Lance!
Severing Wind!
Between heaven and earth! Glacial Spear! Piercing Wailing
Take
Guarantee of
this!
Lightning! Freeze Lancer! Divine Savior!
Easter!
Dance in the Wind!
You're mine!
Lunar Corruption!
Crush! I'm ready!
Power of
Double!
Fire!
In an instant! Impact Block!
We work well together, like a finely timed waltz.
Radiant!
Illuminate I'm not done! Dragon
Holy
Swarm!
Quiver! Lunar Corruption! By the power of water! A wailing energy! Now! Fury! Astral energy!
Say no more!
Do it!
My turn!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
Barely a blip on our radar.
This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Take this! Dragon Fist!
In a bind?
Waterfall! Gemini Aqua! I
Spot a
never
feast
miss.
hunting, anyone?
Here.
Burn!
I'll thank you.
Take this!
I'll grind you into dust!
Dragon Swarm!
Dance on the wind!
All the power of my healing arts to accomplish this.
Renzi, a thrilling performance.
Dragon Swarm!
Now I can let loose.
I can feel
Dragon
Lunar
Swarm!
Corruption! Gemini Aqua! Raging
Dragon
Passion!
Swarm!
Mega Ray! In here,
I have no
Annihilation!
limits!
Warp the
Destruction!
pile! By the power of water!
Crush!
Do you require
Mega Ray!
Severing
Air
Wind!
Force!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Take this!
Water!
Ha! Not today!
Tempest!
You're mine! Dragon Swarm!
Heal the evil!
Eagle Ray!
Illuminate the dark! Freeze Lancer!
begin!
Holy Quiver!
Take this!
Holy Lance!
The fluidity of your movement is simply incredible.
Burning!
Now you see what I can do!
Water!
No
Hear my
escape!
call!
Dragon
Illuminate the dark!
No
Here
dawn
comes
shall break this night.
Here goes! Glacial Spear! Pierce evil! No Freeze Lancer! I'm going to dance in the wind! I never miss! Air Thrust!
Renzi, you are mine!
Let me show you what my art can do!
Dragon
Rise
Swarm!
and shine!
Ha! Eat dirt!
Not in your dreams! Resurrection!
Okay, here I go!
Raging
Hey!
Storm!
I'm not done!
Downfall! Huddle!
Dragon Swarm!
Violent Condemned!
No further!
Thunderblade! Illuminate the dark!
I've been hit with something!
So even a match against that is limited. Now this feeling so great. Begin!
Raging Freeze Lancer!
Take this!
Let me
No
bring you
escape!
This will come in handy! Death to the Doctor! Annihilation! Master Shield! Watson!
elusive deity!
Ah! Stardust!
Waters of magic advance! With my heart blood! Here!
Wind!
Rise and shine!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here, let me help! First
Dragon
aid!
Swarm! The flame inside me yearns to be light free!
Fury!
Burn in hell!
Ready to go! Water violence! Do it! Card! Astral energy!
Say no more!
I must keep striving.
You can ease off yourself.
Good advice for all of us, to be honest.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Damn it!
Steering play!
Allow me to help you.
Here I come!
This one's mine!
Try harder!
Where are you going?
My turn!
A wall
Dragon
shield
Swarm!
from calamity.
Denied!
Barrier!
Requires complete lightning!
Anything in armor is all mine.
On your line! Not on my watch! Back into the
I
fray!
can carve through.
Mega Ray!
Dragon Swarm! Ha! Burn!
Illuminate the fury!
You can't get out of this.
Water! Hear my call!
No escape!
Between heaven and earth!
Crescent Flash!
A wailing banshee of lightning!
Take this! Blood! Ready you are bloody today!
Reload!
Your style is beautiful to observe.
Do it! You just walking or what?
All yours, Kisara.
Shine! Radiant light! Full set regeneration! Dragon Force!
Regenerate!
Allow me to help you.
Now!
Don't you stop! Commander of Heaven! Phoenix Cyclone!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
This one will be difficult to predict.
First aid! What would I do without you?
Try harder!
Fear!
My
Here's
turn!
evil!
I'm not done!
Far enough! I signal pass the sky is mine! Raging
Take
this! This one's mine!
Here I come!
Fresh!
Dragon Force!
Came between heaven and earth! Lunar corruption! A
blind
wailing
you with a
banshee of
dust.
lightning!
Take this! Flash! No escape! I'll
Ready!
smash you!
Into the shadows!
The
No
flame
further.
inside me yearns
Water,
to be
hear
let
my
free!
call!
Dragon Swarm!
Don't
Ignite!
mind if I do! Spread!
Take this!
Here's evil!
Dragon Swarm!
Might
Freeze
black and
Lancer!
Wind!
Came between heaven and earth!
Devastation!
A wailing glacial spear! Pierce evil! Dance in the wind! Freeze Lancer!
Elusive deity!
Came between heaven and earth! A wailing banshee of lightning!
Here I come!
Rise and shine!
Dragon
Rise,
Swarm!
face!
Seismic
Dance in
Rupture!
the wind! I owe you, Tion. Healing is what my arts do best. All mine can do is cause havoc and destruction.
Armor won't save you! Crush!
Water, hear my call!
Burn in hell! Take this! Elusive deity!
Outstanding
Dragon
form!
Swarm!
More when that came from!
Good!
Radiant light! Within the
Explosive ring!
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Where are you going? Tempest Swirl! Celestial Hammer!
Take this!
I'm a
Dragon
Hold
Swarm!
on to your art! Here I
Dragon!
come!
Explosive ring!
Mega Ray! Annihilation! Hear me! Flame of
Everlasting
fury!
gust!
Strike! Water! Hear my call!
Through! Ha! Melt! Scarlet Inferno!
Water! Hear my call!
On your Not today!
Astral energy! Full throttle! Go!
Those astral arts of yours are pretty impressive.
Thanks! You're full of surprises yourself. This might be some decent equipment.
Anything that makes battles easier is okay by me.
really bad feeling about this.
Denied! I owe you one.
Armor won't save you!
Gemini off!
Take this! I'm not done!
Stay calm.
Dragon
I shall
Form!
provide assistance.
Dragon Form!
Take this!
A wailing fancy of lightning!
Can you take it?
Here I come!
Where are you going? Feel!
On your knees.
Mega Ray! Annihilation!
Dragon Form!
Mega Ray!
Dragon Form!
Now! Spirit Astral Energy! Full throttle! Go! A flawless victory! Oh, violent naturally!
I'm not done!
Water! This'll come in handy!
Crush it!
Spread!
Dragon Form!
Now!
Totally! In an instant! Impact Block!
The heavens must be smiling. This one will be difficult to predict.
I'm not done! I owe you one! Dragon Form!
I'll smash you! I'm only getting started!
A wall to shield from calamity.
You got
I owe you one! Burn in hell!
Blind freak! Why can't they just sit still?
Sion,
Prepare
you
to
take care of
shield
that?
those
No sooner
leaders.
said than done!
Actually, perhaps sound is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing!
Dragon Form! It's over! Begin! Dragon Form!
I'll grind you into dust!
Wind Astral Energy!
Say no more! Done!
Well done!
Now!
Take it.
In here!
Here I come!
This one! Into the
Strike! Piss off! Dragon Form! Burn!
I'm ready.
Astral Energy! Full throttle! This one's mine!
I'll face you!
Lunar Corruption!
Eagle Ray!
You're
ready and raring!
Field!
Dragon
ready.
Form!
Dohalim!
Light burst force.
Radiant Citizen! You don't mess around!
Nonsense!
Certainly not.
Going?
Escape!
Do it!
Winwell. Light burst force.
Radiant Citizen! Raging Cascade!
Armor won't save you!
Ready! Back into the fray!
No escape!
Now!
Ready to go!
Remove!
Astral Energy!
Say no more!
I think I'm getting stronger. Don't get careless.
Don't tell me.
You're mine! Ignite!
Careful.
Take
That's
this.
some kind of camouflage. Healing not in your dreams.
Thanks!
Far enough! I'll grind you into
Here.
dust!
I'm grateful.
Raging Cascade. Radiant.
Try
Fire.
this.
Sleep now.
Explosive
They're
ring!
you out that way. Mega Ray Astral Energy.
Another incantation ruined.
I'm not done! You're finished!
Gemini only land.
Dragon Form!
Take this. I'll heal you all.
Explosive ring!
Here
No
goes.
odds of being interrupted.
Healing
Dragon
circle.
Form!
Elusive deity.
Photon
Okay.
flux.
Glacier
Glacier
Spear.
through one. Piercing waterfall.
The flame inside me!
Now
Here!
ready. Behold, the Earth's pulse. Tectonic vision.
I'm ready.
Tempest engulfs you.
Easter!
On your
Photon bring you down.
Here I come!
Up and out.
Dragon Form!
air pressure. You require help.
Power of
Can't
water.
get out of this.
Annihilation. Reload. Weapons weak.
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my
Couldn't
shield's
make
for.
it in time.
Get behind me!
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
Resuscitation!
Here I come!
That's gonna smart.
Dragon form!
Raging storm!
Resonate with you!
Anything in armor is all mine! You apart! The flame inside me yearns to be let free! Elusive deity! Searing gale!
Rotating pile driver!
Dragon swarm!
Here I go!
You picked the wrong fight! Severing wing!
I'm out of ammo!
Searing gale!
Mega ray!
Dragon swarm!
There you go! Don't let up!
Negative, I can carve through armor!
Water! Here I go!
Dragon swarm!
Red! The one! Magic!
Regenerate!
Steel!
Try harder! Thanks!
Thunder field!
On your knees! Destruction! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Astral energy!
Say no more! I can feel my power growing! This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let
no
me know
further.
if you need healing.
Here I come!
I never miss!
I'm not done!
Here's a healing
This
art!
one's all mine! It's over! Dance on the wing! Dragon form!
Gale force! Here! Lightning condensed!
Bloody howl!
Thunder field! Here!
Severing
Illuminated
wing!
dark! Here's a healing art!
Searing gale!
So wasted.
Quit pushing yourself and get behind us!
I'll be right as rain in no time.
Let me free
I
you
can
of
feel
your
the
power.
medicine work to sleep now.
I'll smash you!
Burn away!
Resonate with
Come
the
on!
eye.
Dragon swarm!
No art is being interrupted.
I'm all stuffed up!
Let me
Art
free you of
activation!
your power. No further.
Radiant, look here! Confiscated!
Dragon swarm!
One more!
Shine.
Raging
Radiant
cascade!
light.
Dragon swarm!
Regenerate. Regenerate.
Air thrust!
Nothing gets by me. Invitation ruined.
Flame inside me yearns to be let free!
A wailing
Dragon
dusty of
swarm!
lightning!
Full of regeneration.
Revive savior!
Regenerate.
This one's mine!
You're mine!
To the fray.
Dragon swarm!
He who prepares is free from regret. Soaring blast.
Explosive ring!
Here's my call!
Heal! Thanks!
Now you see what I can do.
One more! Lightning!
No escape!
Radiant blood! Reload! Arctic
Here I come!
waterfall! In
No
here!
escape!
Rise and
Rage.
shine!
Elusive being in a vine.
Arc shield! Will this help? Confiscated!
Elusive deity. Soaring blast.
Try harder!
Eagle ray.
Severing wind!
Behold, the Earth's hope. Tectonic vision.
This one's all mine!
Reload!
Burn!
Damn it! I'm all stuck up! Acceleration!
Here I come!
Celestial Runner!
Dragon swarm!
It looks like we've got this one covered!
Rotating pile
Celestial Runner!
Explosive ring!
Go for it!
Prepare to crumble.
Everyone's still in one piece?
like some solid equipment.
That's no ordinary enemy I see over there.
This won't be
Anything in armor
easy.
is all mine!
Don't be such a pessimist.
This one's mine! I'll smash you!
Tempest Swirl! Lunar Corruption!
You're mine!
Lunar Blast! I will stop the Ice Annihilation!
You!
Radiant
Wait,
Swirl!
what's up?
Onyx coming out!
Devastation!
Reload!
An everlasting
I'm going to need to
darkness.
use all the
Negative
power
gate!
of my healing arts to accomplish this.
Tempest, not in your dreams!
Stoop back! Stand back! I'll zip it up!
Come forth, Holy
Eat
Glimmer!
can't get out of this!
Holy Lance! A chain between heaven and earth!
Everlasting darkness!
A
Glacial
wailing beauty of lightning!
Negative gate! Dragon swarm! Rending you
Freeze
apart!
Lancer! Field! Searing Flame! Reload! Searing Flame! All the shadows made one! Come forth, the Phalanx of Purity! Annihilation!
Smash you!
Mail! This one's mine!
Elusive deity!
Here's evil!
On your
Freeze Lancer! Where are you going?
Take this! This is bad, right?
Yes, Alphen. Very bad.
I don't feel so good.
In a bind? You're mine!
A scream
Bathed in blood.
Radiant Blood! Here!
The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Annihilation!
Negative
Heaven and earth! Annihilation! A wailing banshee of lightning!
You picked the wrong fight!
You're
mine! Get on the wind!
Air thrust! Arc field!
Take this! They smite with blackened
Lunar
blade!
Holy
Dragon
Lance!
swarm!
Lunar blast!
Ready and rare! Execution!
Mind if I do?
Here I go! Being interrupted! Now you see what I can do!
Enter the shadows! Tempest Swirl!
You're mine! Strike! Outrun!
Hit that!
Dragon swarm! Radiant light!
Radiant Pierce! Lightning condemned!
Sorry,
Thunderblade!
I didn't want to put you out.
What our friends for, we can't depend on one another.
You're right.
Raging
I'll bear that in mind.
Dragon
I
light!
never miss!
Force of regeneration! No further!
Purge Malevolence! Arctic Waterfall! Freeze Lancer! Dance in the wind!
Try harder!
Field!
You're finished! Stay away from my friend! Dragon!
This is a most peculiar taste.
A chain between heaven and earth! A wailing banshee of lightning! Divine Lunar Corruption!
Burn it out! Here I come! It's showtime! It's over!
Denied! Flame of Fury! Lightning Orb!
Armor won't save you!
Both sides raging campaign!
Thrilling Dragon swarm! Try harder!
Ready! I'll fix you up! Don't mind if I do!
I'm not done! Dragon swarm!
You're dead, Johan. Then tonight's meal is on you.
Sit
Go.
Purge Malevolence! Arctic Waterfall!
Here I
I'm
go!
going to need to use all the power
It's
of my
over.
healing arts to accomplish this.
I'll
You're mine!
go!
I'm not done! Rending you! This one's all mine!
Thanks for the healing.
Can't get out of this! Dragon
Yeah,
swarm!
you too.
Not today!
So much! Raging
Dragon
Storm!
swarm! Demon lash!
That'll bring you down!
You're mine! Eagle ray! It's over! Ready and
Here,
ready!
let me help. Huddle! There you go! Don't let up! Lunar Blast! Watch out!
Nothing gets by me! Far enough!
Lightning Orbs! Purge
No
Malevolence!
escape!
Arctic Waterfall!
Let me free you.
Dance in the wind! Here goes!
Dragon
Now!
Swarm!
Astral energy! Full throttle!
So I still had room to grow.
This won't be easy. Don't be such a pessimist.
Be let free.
Her incantation.
One more.
Time to cross blade. I'm not done.
Holy glimmer! Holy land!
Dragon Swarm!
Heaven and earth!
Elusive deity! Dragon Swarm!
Searing flame!
I'll face you.
Get on out of
You're
ammo!
mine!
Crescent strike!
Anything in
I'm
armor
going
is
to
all
need to
mine!
use all the power of my healing arts. That'll bring you down.
I'm not done! Catapult!
Raging
Armor won't
cascade.
save you!
Here's a healing arc. Sleep now.
Can't get out of this!
This'll come
Take
in handy. Back into the fray. Annihilation.
Dragon Swarm!
More with lightning storm. Lightning condense.
It's on!
Water. Thunder. Illuminate the sun.
You're mine!
Holy land. A chain between heaven and earth.
Here
Thanks, Kisara.
I come! Dragon Swarm!
Dance in the wind. Air thrust. Let after raging cascade.
Dragon Swarm! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Try harder! Not again! Grandiose!
Not in your dreams.
Devastation!
Between heaven and earth.
Bloody howling!
A wailing beauty of lightning.
No escape!
Feel. Let's get you all tucked away.
Here I come! Seismic rupture!
All disasters made
Dragon
one.
Swarm!
Healing annihilation. Now for something special. Where are you going?
Can't get out of this!
Far enough. Lunar blast.
Does it hurt? You picked the wrong fight!
Thrilling performance.
Razor
I can carve through armor!
Havatop field.
Here I come!
Mega ray.
Dance on the wind! Stardust! Rending you apart!
Water. Hear my call.
Bloody howling!
Blood.
You're mine!
Make
your day! You're finished!
Weak astral energy. Here's evil.
A scream.
Joy, heaven and earth. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished! That's some power you wield.
You're the one who did the heavy lifting. Don't get careless. Onto your arms. Here I
Don't
come.
tell me! Lionheart! Come one, come all!
I'm going to need to use all the power in my healing arts to
Not
accomplish
today!
it.
Barrier!
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
They smite with the take this!
A wailing beauty of lightning.
Armor won't save you! Move it! Begin! Finish! Dragon
I
Swarm!
never miss. Divine savior. Dance in the wind. Air thrust. Now, hear me.
In an instant! Impact Rock! We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
I'm all stopped up.
Mirage! This one's all mine! You're mine! It's over! Not today!
Now. Astral energy! Full throttle!
Not escape! Move escape! Mirage!
Move at the mark! I never miss!
Take this!
Shiny water! Hear my call! Dance in the wind! Spread! Air! Photon dance in the
Here I
wind!
come!
I don't even know the word defeat.
Don't suffer in silence.
Lightning!
Thank you for the healing, Delrune.
Our comrades need our abilities to survive.
Right. No one is dying on our watch.
Alright, it's
Ready to go!
Dragon Form!
It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire!
The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Negative weight mine!
Armor won't save you!
That'll bring you down!
No escape! Rending you apart!
Outstanding form!
Bloody howling!
Lunar blast!
Dragon Form!
Lightning condemned! Thunder blade! Illuminate the dark! And
You're
now
mine!
will!
Dragon Form!
Tornado! Aware of the energy of lightning! Sealed! I hope this will come in handy.
Nothing gets by me!
More where that came from!
Take this! You're mine!
In a bind?
I'm not done!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Far enough!
Armor won't save you!
Not in your dreams!
You're mine! Dragon Swarm!
Gemini Aqua! By the power of water! Do it! Astral energy!
Say no more.
Got it!
Well done! Take it! I'm ready to heal!
Shine! Here I come!
That'll bring you down!
I'm not done! Dragon Swarm!
Resonate with the earth!
Dance in the wind! Air
I'm not done!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
That was a little close for comfort.
I found some equipment.
Let me take a look at it.
Brace yourself! This one's tough!
I shall ensure you survive this.
Annihilation!
Dragon Swarm!
Anything in armor!
Go on! Try harder!
I can carve through armor! Nothing gets by me!
Persona!
Now we're never.
Mirage! Dragon Swarm! Dragon Swarm! I'm ready! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Chain between heaven and earth. Radiant light! A wailing
Burn it!
gale of lightning!
Ruin. Take this!
Radiant pierce!
Far enough!
In
You're
here!
mine!
Annihilate!
Dragon Swarm!
Let the marksman
Here I
handle
come!
this. I never miss!
Thrust!
Here goes!
Dragon Swarm!
Raging cascade! Lunar corruption! Now!
Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
We work well together.
Here
Like a
goes!
finely timed waltz.
Lunar corruption! Illuminate the sun! Holy glimmer! Holy roar! Lightning! Death blow! Select Aeon of Shadows! Ice prison! Mega ray!
Gone! Now! Catapult! Here I come!
Amazing.
Dragon Swarm!
Annihilation! Lightning! Death blow!
Being
Here I
interrupted.
burn in hell!
Hit!
Prepare to be
I'm not
healed.
done!
Raging
Can't
cascade!
get out of this.
Annihilation!
You're finished!
Here! Dance in the wind!
Dragon Swarm!
Here, let me help.
Dragon Swarm!
Just what I
Leave the charges to me!
Graviton field! Wind
Explosive
astral
ring!
energy! Eat dirt! First aid! Heal force!
Take it! This one's mine! Let me show you what my heart...
I must remember my limits.
Hear my call! Raging Cascade! Glacial Spear! Here's the war!
The flame inside me! You're
Get on in there with your Lancer! Shield!
Try this!
Natural defenses are failing.
I'm a sitting duck!
Retreat from this battle.
Retreat? I would never! Guess what the doctor
Thanks!
I'll cover you!
Ignite!
Holy Land! Confiscated!
Okay, here I go!
Lunar Corruption!
Dragon Swarm!
Thunder Field!
Heal!
Raging
Explosive
Cascade!
ring!
By the power of water!
Take this! Regenerate!
Mega Ray! Gale Force! Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Step back! This one's all law!
What do you think this place was for?
What the hell? Are they asleep?
No. They appear to be well preserved. However, they are all dead.
Dead? So this is a mass grave?
Looks that way. However, none of them appear to be Helganquil.
Bear in mind that Renans were originally Danans, who were remade and sent to live on Lenegis. Knowing that, they would have needed a place to perform the procedures somewhere.
And that place is here, I assume.
So what you're saying is that all of these are Danan, or rather, Renan bodies?
Most likely, yes. It must have been abandoned for one reason or another.
There are so many of them. They were all taken away, but never given the chance to wake.
What is that thing?
Something we have to fight if we want to get across, it seems.
Be careful! It's huge!
What is with all the huge beasts lately?
It's no ordinary Zubul. That much is damn sure.
Watch yourselves. All bets are off when it comes to this thing. Take this!
This is a most peculiar taste.
Elusive deity! Take this!
Begin!
Rotating pile driver! The flame inside me! You're let free!
Hear my call!
Ignite!
Here's that'll bring you down!
Its head is its weak point?
We'll need to bring it down somehow to hit it.
In that case, let's start with the one in the middle.
Dragon Swarm!
Here goes! Magic is in!
Dragon
Not on
Swarm!
my watch!
Then it
Benediction light.
Gale Force! Lunar Corruption!
Heal! Pt.1.
By the
Try
power
this!
of
Arc is
water!
being interrupted.
Annihilation!
Now you see what I can do!
Malevolence!
Shine!
Arcane
Escape!
Waterfall! Freeze Blaster!
Dragon
Regenerate!
Now
I see their glitch!
no further!
I'm all stopped
You
up!
must be tired of healing me.
I'm merely doing what I can.
Glad you're on up, Doreen.
More where that came from! Hear me! Flame of light! Illuminate the dark! Come forth! Holy land! A chain between heaven and earth!
Not today!
A wailing beauty of lightning! Let the mark... handle this.
That did it! Now I can let loose!
This one's mine!
Take this! Dragon Swarm!
By the power of water!
Shattering the
Attack time!
Dragon Swarm! They smite with blackened blade! I'll smash you!
Right back into the
It's
fray.
over!
Illuminate annihilation! Holy land! Confiscated!
Another incantation ruined!
Here's a healing
You're
art!
mine!
First
You require a head!
Illuminate the dark! Come forth, holy land! Reload! Holy land! I'm going
Here I
to
come!
use all the
Burn!
power of my healing arts to accomplish this. A wailing banshee of lightning! Resurrection!
No further!
What would I do? Divine
Deny!
savior!
Here I
Dance
come!
in the wind! Glacial spear! Fear evil! I'll be saving this land!
Begin! Dragon Swarm! You're mine!
Here! More where that came
Wind
from!
Flash!
I'm all stuck up!
Shattering
Annihilation!
Elusive deity!
Flame of steel!
Face it!
Burning
Now you see what I can do! Tornado
A
Drive!
wailing bounty of lightning! Freeze Lancer! I'm ready!
Can you take it?
Photon! Raging cascade! Annihilation!
Wind!
Here! That'll bring you down!
I'm ready!
Kisara! Frozen!
Hammer!
Radiant light! Here!
Rupture!
Glacial spear!
Dragon
Here's
Swarm!
the orb!
The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Do you require a hand?
Here's a healer field!
Soaring blast! Burn in hell!
First aid!
That demon no
Coming
further!
through! Confiscated! Searing flame!
You're mine!
Ready to go! Burning
Dragon Swarm!
Hear my call! Waterfall! Glacial spear! Here's evil!
Strike!
Freeze Lancer!
It's go time! No escape!
Hit!
Now you see what I can do! Shine! Radiant light!
Illuminate the
Such
dark!
an adult
Feel like my usual self. Are you alright?
Flame inside
Let me handle this
yearns
one.
To be
So
let
sorry
free.
to disappoint you.
Dragon Swarm!
A wailing
Wind!
bounty of lightning!
Searing gale!
New leaf on life!
Dragon Swarm!
Blood.
Driving you
Lunar
apart!
blast!
Bloody
Back into the
howling!
fray! Mega ray!
Stalagmite!
Lightning radiant light! Here! A chain between heaven and earth! A wicked eat dirt!
Here I come!
Astral energy! Where are you going? Raging cascade!
You're mine!
Fresh! Radiant
Devastation! Stunner!
Glacial spear! Pierce
Can't get out of this!
Lightning condemned!
You're mine!
Freeze Lancer!
Demon Lash! Now you see what I can do!
Radiant here! It's about to strike! Damn it! Out of
Look sharp, everyone!
Mega ray! Searing flame! Reload!
Elusive deity!
Here goes my energy!
No dawn shall break this night!
Glacial spear!
Tornado Drive! Take this! Let me free you of your Denied!
Come forth, the healing
Let me free you of your power!
Healing circle!
Pt.1!
Gemini Aqua! Struck!
This death shall not be forgotten.
Searing flame!
You're finished!
Annihilation!
Engulfed you!
Chain between heaven and earth!
Dragon Swarm!
A wailing banshee of lightning! I'm all stuffed up!
Hold nothing
Illuminate
back!
the dark! Come forth,
Here I
holy
come!
glimmer!
Benediction.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Benediction.
Pt.1!
I'm in your death, Doreen.
Then tonight's meal is on you.
You got
Eat dirt! That'll bring you down!
it! Take this!
They're not playing around! Will this help? Feel!
I'll face
Take
you!
this!
You're mine!
Healing
Severed
circle!
away! Searing Gale!
Alright,
Dragon Swarm!
By the power of the wind!
Rupture!
Air thrust!
I can handle it!
It's over!
A wailing damage lightning!
The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Hear my calls! Arctic, cut through!
No escape!
You're on my watch!
You're finished! Captivity!
Blood! Thunder field! Here's
Might
evil!
with black and
Banana, please go!
Ready and ready!
Fresh!
Execution!
Blah, blah, blah!
Dragon form!
Freeze Blaster!
Crush!
Dance in the wind!
Dragon form!
Air drop!
You require a head.
Annihilation!
In a bind?
That move!
I'll smack! Here comes the big one!
Do it!
Deity!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! The hell was that thing?
Probably something that was made here and somehow managed to survive, even after all this time. Not that there's any way of knowing now.
What's wrong?
Oh, I just suddenly found myself contemplating what might have happened to the sovereigns that were meant to emerge from the crown contests.
What do you mean?
You see, the winners of the past crown contests were all strong astral arts practitioners. Furthermore, that enemy we just fought appeared to be composed of several human bodies. It was certainly nothing one would find in nature.
You're saying those were the remains of the winners? That they forgot who they once were?
I'm merely saying it's a possibility.
That's absolutely gruesome. How long had the Helganquil been at this?
It was Rena's great spirit that made them do all of this. Anything to get its astral energy.
We're not gonna jump down, right?
I certainly hope not.
After hearing Dohalim's suggestion, I'm honestly not sure what to say.
I assure you all, I was merely stating the possibility.
So, looks like the Helganquil have been engineering Zeugles too. Why doesn't that surprise me at this point?
The creatures we've been encountering here have been a little different to what we're used to fighting, but I'm pretty sure they're Zeugles too.
Do you think they were engineered using creatures native to the area?
Indeed. However, based on the current circumstances, I would guess these Zeugles are all that's left of the planet's fauna now.
You mean, there might have been native owl species here once upon a time too?
We're back in that other room? Did the teleporter fail or something?
Something feels off about it.
Look! Everything's upside down!
The furnishings are, at least. No, you're right. The whole room's flipped on its head.
So what was once down is now up, and vice versa. I suppose the teleporter reversed our orientation then.
Guess this is the flip side of that pathway we were walking on just a little while ago.
This is crazy. Who knew such amazing technology existed?
Everything's topsy-turvy and that's all you can think about?
Bear in mind, the core of Rena now sits above us. I pray that we won't encounter many stairs along the way.
This one's tough!
That'll bring you down!
Lion!
Did that help at all? I'll cover you! Fall into Cyclone Death! This is gonna be all together! Lightning!
Exploit the enemy's weakness!
Here's a healing arc!
Not today!
First aid! Holy Land! A chain between heaven and earth! Here!
Elusive deity!
Unleash
Severing wind! Soaring blast! Dragon form! Far enough!
Annihilation!
Ready and wheel!
Severing wind! Devastation! Soda!
Wind astral energy! Hold on to your arc! Here I come!
Amazing.
Illuminate the dark! Come forth! Holy glimmer! Holy
Elusive
land!
deity!
Retaining
Now I'm let loose!
That's quite a Here I come! Unique spread! Dance in the wind! And here's evil! King!
Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down!
Can't get out of this!
Lightning of raging cascade! Here I call!
Dragon form!
Fire complete circuit! Raging instinct! Where are you going?
Now let's see what I can do!
Raging dragon! Spirit celestial runner! Reload!
Dragon form!
By the power of water! I'm ready! Radiant here!
I'm not
I'm out
done!
of ammo! I'm on
Dragon
fire! Supernova annihilation!
Explosive ray!
Raging
This is looking good!
Mega ray! By the power of water! I'll heal you all! Swallow two! Healing circle!
Now I can let loose!
Glacier field! Here's evil!
Take this!
Now or never.
No escape!
Freeze laser!
Ignite!
Ready and real! In a vine!
Lightning of raging cascade!
No escape!
Here
Now you see what I can do!
Dragon form!
No, not my watch! It looks like you got this one covered! Here I come! It's
Try harder!
heaven and earth!
Being interrupted!
A wailing dancy of lightning! That'll bring you down! Here! Get on in there with the lightning!
It's on!
Out of ammo!
Not today!
It's weakened!
This ends now!
One more time!
Dragon form!
I'm on top!
I'm ready! Totally! In an instant! Impact clock! This should make for some good weapon crafting material.
What are those? They look like Shion's thorns, and with flowers too!
Not real ones, though. They're just like that flower growing out of Rena.
We must be getting close to the Great Spirit now.
Hey, Rinwell, what was that thing you said about how a little bit of Dana's Great Spirit is inside all of us?
Right. That's why Dana's Great Spirit is so much more diluted. Weak, even. Whether it was a choice so it didn't overpower others, or just the way it is anyone's guess.
If that's true, then wouldn't it mean Dana's will could never form under natural conditions?
Yeah, sounds like that's probably the case.
So if Dana exists within all of us, then what if something occurred that brought everyone's hearts and minds together as one? That unity could potentially act as Dana's will.
You mean if everybody was, like, thinking the exact same thing at the exact same time? Come on, there's no way we could pull that off.
I know it's a long shot, but it might work.
Let's assume that's even possible for a second. Would it even be enough to fight back against Rena's great spirit?
If nothing else, it might be an option if we can't use the Renis Alma.
Things are different here than on the surface.
That shows how deeply we've ventured into Rena.
And how close we've come to the real enemy.
So here's a question. We came all this way to Rena on the assumption the Renis Alma's here, right?
Don't say it, Law.
Yeah, but I'm just saying...
I said don't.
I can understand why you might be concerned, Law. But you need to remember that there are people it affects more directly than you.
Oh, sorry.
We've managed to make it this far believing. Losing faith now won't do us any good. We're better off focusing our anxiety elsewhere.
Such as?
The Great Spirit. If Hevrect 35's to be believed, our enemy won't just be handing over the Renis Alma to us. At least, not without a fight.
Not only that, but that same enemy just gulped down more than an entire world's worth of astral energy.
Point taken. It may be strange to say, but when I'm fighting, or at least know what needs to be done, it helps me a lot. I don't doubt myself as much. So thanks, both of you. The floor's on the ceiling and the ceiling's on the floor. This whole thing's making my head spin. Why would they even do something like this?
The Helganquil can bend life forms to suit their will. Nothing they could do at this point would surprise me.
The ceiling is on the floor. That doesn't weird you out?
What good is a team made up of members who all share the same opinions on everything? And besides, when you get to be at my ripe old age, one begins to consider it quite uncouth to show one's true emotions at times.
Oh, come on, Grandpa. You can't be that old.
The sands of time wait for none of us, lad.
Yeah, we'll see. Though at this rate, I guess I'll have to live long enough to get as old as you first, huh?
You will. And when the time comes, I look forward to hearing you change your tune on the matter.
Mind freak!
Coming through! Ha! Melt! Scarlet Inferno!
And they can take this! Can't get out of this!
Strike!
Holy Glimmer!
Far enough!
Holy Lamp!
The enemy wields ours too!
You'll soon see about that!
Dragon Swarm!
Burning Strike!
You're finished!
Blow them away!
Lightning Condemned! Easter! Thunderblade!
Dragon Swarm!
Negative gate!
This one's mine!
On your knees!
Take this!
Water, hear my call! Spread!
I'm ready!
Lock!
Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
Radiant Light! Here's Flame!
Face you!
Reload!
The flame inside me yearns to be let free! Dragon
Blade!
Ignite!
I can handle it! Lightning Condemned!
Take this!
Thunder!
I'm not done!
Illuminate now! Here's Eve! Lost! Get toasty!
Burn Strike!
All
Resonate with the
disasters
earth.
made one!
Onward can't get out of this!
Am I on a roller? What?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
won't be easy.
Coming through! Don't be such a pessimist. Not in your dreams!
No escape!
Mega Ray!
Now I can let loose.
Annihilate! Raging Storm!
Take this!
Hear my
Dragon
call!
Swarm! Begin!
Wind Astral Energy! Dance in the wind! Air Sonic Corruption! Light Astral Energy! Raging
Dragon
Cascade!
Swarm!
Where are you going?
This one's all mine!
The fluidity of your movements is simply incredible.
I'll heal you all!
Dragon Swarm!
Healing Circle!
Seismic Rupture!
Pull myself together!
The tempest engulfs you!
Just what I need!
Save you! Rending you apart!
Burning Strike! Raging Cascade!
Prepare to be seen!
Lunar Corruption!
I'm not
Lunar
done!
Blast!
Dragon Swarm!
Raging Cascade!
Water!
Hear my call!
Severing Wind!
Glacial Shield! Here's evil!
You're mine! This one's all mine!
Graceland!
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara! No more playing nice!
Try hard if not a
Mega
chance!
Ray!
Burn in hell!
Sorry. I didn't want to put you out.
What are friends for if we can't depend on one another?
You're right. I'll bear that in mind.
No escape!
Now,
Try harder! Dragon Swarm!
It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire!
Shattering of pieces! Attack us!
Elusive Deity!
Ready to go!
Let me free you of
Benediction light.
No escape!
Where are you going?
This one's all mine!
Let me free you of your power.
No escape! Burn in hell!
Wailing Dandy of Lightning!
Shine!
Mega
Radiant
Ray!
light!
Divine
Dragon Swarm!
Air Thrust!
Okay, here I am.
You must be tired of
ready.
killing me. I'm merely doing what I...
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
The heavens must be smiling.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Try harder!
Pull myself together.
I have no limits! Dragon Swarm! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! A wall to shield from Thanks!
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it.
A wailing Dandy of Lightning!
Take this!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Shine!
Right.
Radiant light! Severing Wind! Devastation!
Allow me to...
Amazing. Thank you for the healing, Doberman.
Our comrades need our ability to survive.
Right. No one is dying on our watch.
Dance in the wind! Not on my watch!
Far enough!
Eagle Ray!
Here's Rose and Rend!
Burn in hell!
Raging Cascade! Searing Flame! Relay! Hard Malevolent!
Take this!
Magic Exam!
No escape!
Where are you going?
Dance in the wind! Got it!
Shattering of pieces!
Now's our chance! Astral Energy! Glacial
Severing
Shield!
Wind!
Here's the evil!
Devastation!
Freeze Lancer!
No dawn shall break
Here's a healing art!
Now you see what I can do!
First aid! Raging Cascade!
Try harder!
Let me free you!
Dragon Swarm!
First aid!
No art to being
Severing
interrupted.
Wind! Stardust!
Mega Ray!
Take this!
Can
You're
this
mine!
work?
In a bind?
Celestial Hammer!
Burn!
Ice Vision!
Take I'm ready! Here!
Is that a healing art? It is. I can't ignore your pain. I'll try to be more careful.
Stardust!
Elusive Deity! Rotating wildfire!
Outstanding form! Raging Confiscated!
Try harder! No escape!
Raging Fire! Flame! Reload! Celestial Hammer!
Water won't
Hear my
save
call!
you!
Ice Crystal!
You're mine!
Easter!
Elusive deity!
That'll bring you down! Puddle!
Soaring blast!
Annihilate!
I'm ready! Kisara! All yours, Kisara!
We're still standing. Barely. I have a bad feeling about this.
Not today! Lion power! Let loose! Wind! Start up!
I'm not so good with airborne
Calamity! I owe you one. Dragon Swarm!
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
It's over!
Can you take
Dragon
it?
Swarm!
The tempest engulfs you!
Rending you apart!
By the power of water! Far enough! Now!
Surely! In an instant! Impact block! We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
No escape!
Chain between heaven and
Dragon
earth.
armor won't save you!
A wailing dancing strike!
Dragon Swarm!
Hear my call!
Wind!
Spread! Feel!
It's gone!
Hear evil!
Not today!
Free Blazer!
Dragon Swarm!
Not on my watch! Raging Storm! More where that
Take
came
that!
from!
I'm ready!
Radiant Blood here! Puddle! Light Astral
I'm not done! Wind!
Into the fray!
Devastation!
Shut up! This one's mine! Now! Mega Ray!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Citizen! You don't mess around! That'll bring you
Certainly
down!
not.
This is it! Chinese
Here I come!
Supernova! Photon
It's
Blast!
over!
Raging... There's more where that came from.
This one will be difficult to predict.
Glacial Spear! Pierce evil! Denied!
Burn in hell! I owe you one.
Can't get out of this!
Not in your dreams!
Take this! I'm not done!
I'll blow you into dust!
Dragon Dance!
Air thrust!
Elusive deity!
Lunar corruption!
Everlasting
Gemini
dust!
Aqua!
Here I come!
I'm ready! Chain between heaven and earth! I'm going to need to use all the power of my healing art to accomplish this! This one's mine!
Elusive deity! Devastation! Flame inside me!
Show me what my art can
Free!
do! There you go! Don't let up! Healing
You're
circle!
on!
And then you're dead. I'm sorry to trouble you.
You do the same for me. Wind Astral Energy! Raging Cascades!
Elusive deity! Not today!
Healing circle! Thank
Now
you,
we're
but-
not
Carve through armor! Dragon Swarm!
Nothing gets by me!
Gentle wind! Take this! Take this!
One more! Hurry, Blubber!
Death on the wind!
Waterfall!
Get up!
Dance to Gemini Aqua! In here! Get
Try
out
harder!
the others! By the power of water!
It's over!
universe!
Mega Red! Hold on to your arm! Here I come!
Dragon Swarm!
Flame of Fury!
Blood! Rending you apart! The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Glacial Spear!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
Confiscated!
No Dragon Swarm!
Corruption! If it's in this, no more playing nice! A chain between heaven and earth. This one's mine! A wailing dancing lightning!
You're finished! Shine! Radiant light!
Lunar
Dragon Regeneration!
I can do this all day!
Now I can let loose!
I'm in your deck,
In
Dylan.
here!
Then tonight's meal is on you.
You got it.
I'm only getting wet!
Nick.
Elusive deity! Eagle Ray!
Leave the enemy's arms to me!
Take this! No complaints here! Ignite!
Take it! And the divine far enough! One more time!
Dragon Swarm! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
I can feel my power growing! This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you
I'll
need
take you
healing.
all on! Shield from calamity!
Your body slam us into next week!
Dragon Swarm!
One more!
You got flyers!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
Win! All yours! Dragon Swarm! Take this! I'm not done! Try harder!
Glacial Spear!
I have no limits! Crush! Dragon Swarm! I owe you one!
Eat dirt!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here I go! One
Nothing
more!
gets by me.
This one's mine! Mega Ray! Illuminate the sun!
Rending you apart!
I'm going to need to use all the power of my
Astral Arch?
That's my cue!
Ignite! Shut him down!
Air Eruption!
Dragon Swarm!
The most peculiar taste.
Take this!
Downfall! Lightning Condemned!
Elusive can't get out of this!
Thunderclap!
Armor won't save you!
A chain between heaven and earth!
Resonate with the Dragon
A
Swarm!
wailing fancy of lightning!
On your knees! Severing Wind! Dragon Swarm! The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Magic is there!
Destruction! Crush! Burn!
One more time! Radiant
Try
blood!
this!
I'll heal
I
you
thought you
all.
were going to wreck the place.
I'm not nearly finished yet.
Then I'll provide assistance however I can.
As impressive as always.
Here I hope there was a
No, I mean, you're even better than ever.
I've never seen Xion actually look flustered.
Primed and ready.
Pile driver!
Astral energy! Glacial Spear! Pierce evil!
Burn!
Light axe dance in the wind! Breezelet! Where are you going? Air thrust!
Here I come!
Light astral dance in the wind! Sealed!
Take
Hear
this!
my call! I'll be saving this one! Spread! Glacial Spear!
Now you see what I can
Pierce
do!
evil! They're not playing around! One at a time!
Shine! Radiant light! Regenerate! Regenerate! I owe you one!
Glacial Spear! A whirling fancy of lightning!
Thanks!
Breezelet! Savior!
Win!
Let me show you what art can do! Rise and shine!
Elusive deity!
Resurrection!
Destruction! Tornado drive! Crush!
Lightning orb!
Destruction!
Raging flame!
It's too much!
Damn it! Out of
Hold nothing back! Heal! Okay, here I go!
Chinese supernova!
Leave the charges to me.
Arctic waterfall! Lunar premier!
Flash!
I'll be saving
Dragon
this one!
Swarm!
Anything in
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet you!
Denied!
Everlasting in a bind!
Dragon Swarm! Try harder!
Let the marksman handle this.
Dragon Swarm!
Elusive
I
deity!
never miss.
Here I come! Dragon
Rotating
Swarm!
Firedriver!
Win!
Eagle Ray!
Devastation!
There you go. Don't let out.
Here I come! Crush!
Illuminate the dark.
Dance to the wind!
Holy cover. Holy land.
Try harder!
Heal!
Now!
Allow me to
Take
help
this!
you.
Burn in hell!
Lunar corruption.
Take this!
By the power
Begin.
of water.
Hold nothing back! Destruction! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Shine! Radiant light!
Shattering
Of
the
regeneration!
I could do without. I don't know what I do without.
No arts are being interrupted!
Perhaps now isn't the time?
I really don't.
In an instant! Impact Frost! We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
Leave the torch. Glacial sphere. Do it.
Remove!
Astral energy.
Say no more.
My exploits are bearing fruit.
Looks like some solid equipment.
Hey, what do you say we fight that shining one?
I have a bad feeling about this.
Not in your dreams.
Here I come! Dragon Swarm!
Into thy own death.
Severing wind!
It's a duel of the arts.
No further! Try
You
harder!
need some life. This one's mine.
Burn!
I'm only getting started.
Now it's my turn!
Thunder
Dragon Swarm!
all the raging healing arts to accomplish
Shine!
it.
Radiant
Where
light!
are you going? Let's do it. Get toasty.
Burn strike!
I'll show you what my art can do. Where are you going?
Strike!
Feel. You're really, really strong, Alvin.
I'm just trying to do the best I can.
Still, it's reassuring to have you around. As impressive as always.
From behind!
Now!
And here I hope that isn't true.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
There you go, Alvin.
It's time to end this battle!
I'm right beside you.
Seismic
You're mine!
Now!
Blow them away!
Dance in the wind! Ready to go!
I'll face you!
You picked the wrong fight! Here I come! Dragon Swarm!
A wailing hold on to your art. Now!
Elusive deity!
Lost! Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Can't win far enough! Reload! Celestial Mirror! Here, this one's mine!
Dragon Swarm!
Razor Cyclone!
In a bind?
You're
Fluidity
mine!
of your movement is
Now!
incredible.
Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
Hey, I'm pretty lucky.
This one will be difficult to predict.
Enough is done!
Water, hear my call!
Ignite! Here I come! Dragon
Flying freak! Why can't they just sit still?
Seal, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
An astral art?
That's my cue.
Shut him down! I'm not done!
Illuminate more incoming. Where are you going?
Come and face me! Now! You're mine!
Here I go. Between heaven and earth.
It's over! Elusive
A
deity!
wailing dancing of lightning. Mine.
Dragon form!
Astral energy.
Say no more! Shut!
Well
It's
done.
on!
Let me free you of your
Burn!
Flame of fury. Confiscated.
Sorry. I didn't want to put you out.
What are friends for if we can't depend on them?
You're right. I'll bear that in mind.
Magic is
Dragon swarm!
freeze lancer. Glacial spear. Pierce evil.
More Sukals?
Keep calm and take them down.
In a bind?
Lightning condenser. Go. Thunder. Only getting illuminated.
Try harder!
Pocket force. Holy glimmer. Holy land.
I'm not done! It's on!
A wailing daily
You're
of
finished.
lightning. First aid.
Severing
In
wings!
here.
Dragon
I'll be
swarm!
saving this one.
You picked the wrong fight! You're mine! No escape!
Here goes.
Dragon swarm! I'm ready!
One at a time. This one's got your name on it.
Ashes to ashes! A merry distraction.
There's still more to go. Between heaven and earth. If it's in the sky,
Dragon
it's mine.
swarm.
A wailing bigger. Where are you going? If it's in the sky, it's mine. Came between heaven and earth. Now, here's evil.
More? Dragon swarm!
Where are you going?
It's go time!
Here. I'm saving this one.
Rending you apart!
Not on my watch. By the power of
All
water.
mine!
Bloody
Take this!
Banana, do it.
I'm coming.
This one's got your name on it.
Ashes to ashes!
Let me free you of this.
Ignite!
In
a bind?
Who wants to die next?
Here I come!
Crossblade.
Nothing
can
fight! I'm ready!
A wailing dancing of lightning.
In an instant! Impact block! More?
Here I go. It's over.
You're mine!